What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Only have 20 minutes. I'm on the clock. I'm running late. It's 3 o'clock on the dot. Go back, try. Go back, try. Okay, there we go. And hit this. All right, what is going on? Shout out to my narc bullies. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers. With no further ado, I'm gonna get right into this. Listen. I said listen. I'm so upset. Can't you tell? I'm just so upset by this subject. Should women pursue, approach, and or in some occasions chase? It's a hot topic, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the video, about the last 10 minutes of it. I don't want to have, somebody all the way through my video, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have my videos taken down, but I make sure I chop it up enough so I shouldn't really get, but I know what it looks like because I have another channel. So when I post some of my other videos on this channel, it pops up like, hey, so they get notifications if you use their content and let it run for too long. So anyway, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. We're over here, what I'm saying, like monetized, what I mean? Just give like a day or whatever to show up and listen, y'all. The videos are going viral pretty quickly. We're in the algorithm. You guys are doing the damn thing. I appreciate you. Salute. But, this subject was really, I don't know, man. I've been wanting to leave it alone because I know that, in my opinion, I don't know anyone else that was, I'm pretty much the one pushing the agenda of having them come to you. I started the self-love thing. They made it seem like it was weird. I started the, let them pursue us thing. And now there's the modern woman, aka the feminist, that's always trying to poke holes in everything that we say. Right. They have a really good, tactic of triangulation where it seems like, they're really an agent. They seem like they're working or supposedly working for you, but in my opinion, they're sowing seeds of the, can I say enemy? Dare I say? Yeah, enemy. They're sowing seeds of the enemy's ideology in your head the entire time. So I just wanted to get on here and just chop it up really quick, just for 20 minutes and just talk about it because, for one, I want you guys to be able to see when someone is trying to push an agenda and how, it can be somebody that's, supposedly in the community doing great things for men or whatnot, but there's an agenda. There's an agenda. So I want to make sure that I wanted to let this one slide, and I was watching a video, but then when bruh showed up, man, and really brought it home, it's like, man, ain't no dude talking like that. Ain't no dude thinking like that. Nah. I don't agree. I don't believe him. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe him. So we're just going to sit here, and we're going to chop it up in a minute. But first, I want to just give a little bit more background on this, what brought it up. I really believe that since I've been pushing, because, maybe some guys were mentioning this before me. I don't think so, really. Not really driving it home. Like, I've been on this since I've been on my journey. She's going to have to approach me. But it's seeming like other guys are understanding their worth, and they're like jumping on this, and they're making women approach. And now women are trying to find a way to make us seem weird or zesty, or what I'm saying, they do all kind of different things, but basically what we're saying is this: we try to be nice about it, so we're just going to say this: you're not worth approaching. Okay? You're not worth approaching. So you can approach us, or you don't get approached, and we don't get approached, and that's it. I mean, what is this, man? What is this? There is no argument. I still, you're debating with yourselves. We said what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to do. If you want a Pookie or Ray alpha, then get you an alpha, right? You can have your build a man. Do what you got to do. Don't come over here with that. We said what we wanted. There is no poking holes in that argument. That's what we said. It's a preference. Get yourselves a preference. Someone that is more understanding. You know what I'm saying? But we're not. We're not. Not when it comes to this. Sorry, you guys, if you hear my stomach growling. I am still fasting, okay? I was about to work out on TikTok, which normally curbs my appetite, but I seen this video pop up in my feed and I had to say something. I didn't have to. I wanted to. I wanted to. So I am, okay? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion of it, but, there is no debate. We're telling them what we want, what we're going to deal with. You can bring another guy up there that's supposedly an alpha. It doesn't even matter, right? We already know if he's sitting in the same podcast with y'all, he's probably going to agree. You'll hardly ever have one that disagrees. Come on. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? If you guys do me a favor, hit the like button. Share the live if you have the capability of doing so. Just to your other email, your other phone, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and get the party started. With no further ado, again, shout out to the Soul Tribe. You guys are getting it done. We're growing every day. Videos are hitting. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it. Oof. Take these out first. Take this one out. All right. Let's take it from the top. See what she's talking about here. Okay, get through her stuff. Okay. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
My power up ladies. And one of the questions I asked one of the ladies, which she wasn't actually supposed to do, but she did it anyway. She called. The question was, why would your mom say why you're single? Like, what would your mom, if you were to ask her, why would she say that you're single? And so this girl was like, I really don't even know. So she called her mom while we were on the Zoom. And her mother said, my baby perfect. There ain't nothing wrong with her.
Wow.
She said, I don't know. My daughter ain't got nothing wrong with her. Wow. And then she's like, is her stepdad there?
Hey, what's going on?
And she was like, yeah, he's right here. So she's like, okay, give
what's
him a call.
What's going on, family?
Oh, Lord, this is going to be a different answer.
Shout out to the chat. What is going on? Then you stay single. It all depends on what your goal is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's Devontae. So if, you're waiting around for someone to pursue you and your goal for semen retention is to get them to pursue you, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, we're doing it for the reason of, we're trying to, get to our purpose, closer to God, and we know God's going to bring a woman on our journey along the way. If you're doing it to bring women to you, then, it's not going to work like that. It's not a magic spell. You know what I'm saying? No offense. I'm just saying, like, you're waiting on it. If you need to get it that bad, you're more than likely in your lower state anyway, your alpha anyway. Go ahead and do what you got to do, chase it down. But, we're over here on something else. And the women that are pursuing us, they know what it is. They can make themselves known or put their presence in front of us all they want. I don't care nothing about that stuff. You got to directly say something, And all this gaslighting doesn't do nothing to change the fact that I'm putting it out there. There's going to be a certain group of men that agree with me, and there's going to be a certain group that don't. Go for the ones that don't, period, point blank. Yeah, homie, you know what I'm saying? And again, I don't mean to come off wrong, but when you guys don't even have like a picture of your face on there, you could be anybody. You could be this person in the video as a troll. You could be anybody, right? You know what I mean? An ex, whatever. So I don't know if you're just down there trying to stir up problems and just get me off subject or not. But no offense, you know what I mean? Not taking it all. Hey, there goes one of the Soul Tribe members. I recognize. Radicalized. What's going on, homie? What's going on? Should women chase men? I definitely believe so. And here's the thing, why not? Let's see what she's talking about. I can't go over 20
When
minutes.
he got on the phone, she's like, "So why would you say that I'm single?" And he said, "Well, oh, well,
Oh,
You know what?
he said, well,
Daddy.
you know,
excuse my stomach growling. Sorry.
it really is because you don't approach men. You need all y'all women's.
We're not even going to talk about how when she's talking about a guy that's telling her something that he believes to be his way of life, she has to put on this Pookie voice, right? Hey, do what you got to do. Maybe he sounded like that for real. You know what I mean? Let's keep it trucking.
Need to start
All these women.
Women is the word that he used, and I have to, in order to be authentic and display him accurately. That is what he said. Y'all women.
Well, that shut me up. I guess he sounded exactly like that. I was wrong. Not theatrics at all. At all. You guys do me a favor, hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. Let's keep it trucking.
Need to start taking these men out on dates. These good men. We need to start approaching them, talking to them, dating them, courting them, because that's what the game is missing. We will really change the game if we started doing. If us women's would start doing that.
Bruh, I ain't even trying to be funny or nothing, but where's his eyebrows at, man? I don't know if I can trust a man that ain't got no eyebrows, bruh. I don't know. Let's keep it trucking.
And so I posted about how I felt about that. Y'all commented. And so let me start with ladies first. Shar, what you think about?
Okay, so the reason why I think about.
Okay, so she set the frame of the discussion up, which is, should women approach men? And that guy, the drunken master, whoever that was, that put her on this great game, you women's need to approach men. And I agree with them wholeheartedly. If you want a guy, he doesn't notice you, what are you going to do to sit there and try to make your presence known and make yourself look like an ass? Like you're going to consistently try to get around them and excuse my stomach, get around them and do something, peacock or something. I don't know, whatever you're going to do. What are you doing? Listen, and when I say, a woman, chasing a man or going after a man, she can just make a gesture. She could just say hi. She ain't gotta go up to him and give him dap or, slide her number. She ain't gotta give him a hug. She ain't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just give a choosing signal, a solid choosing signal, taking things back to the way they used to be. Now, if she wants to just go ahead and approach, there's nothing wrong with that, but, depending on how you do it. You know what I'm saying? If she just comes up and listen, I think that you're fine and I want you to just have my number. Here you go. Where's your phone at? Here you go. No, I'll pass. But if you're still soft about it, you're a lady about it and just, what I'm saying, smiling and stuff and, you know what I mean? Giggle a little bit. I'll be like, oh, okay. All right. We'll see what we can do. Okay. What's wrong with that? Right? But the crazy part about it, that's a preference that we have. We're not hurting nobody with it. Why is it a discussion? It don't even make no sense. I mean, that's, you would think, but see what they do. Here's the funny thing about dating. women like to take advantage of the double standards that work in their favor, but when it's not even really a double standard, but when it's a rule of dating, and they go against the rules of dating all the time, you know what I'm saying, whenever they have their movements, their feminist movements. But whenever it's anything that kind of is not working for them, it's like, what, you know, but the rules of dating is well, I thought you're going against all that anyway. I thought you wanted to equal everything. So what's going on here? You know what I mean? What's going on? Is it situational? You know, depending on the circumstance, you know. Let's go ahead and keep it trucking.
The reason why I think the way I do is because I feel like so many times there are stones that are left unturned, if you will. And I feel like destiny can come at any venue and in any avenue, especially if we believe. Okay, especially if we believe. And so
like
I'm gonna say this. It's like ladies, shoot your shot, because you know what? You never know what he might be going through. And maybe the way he's wired to where he wants to be approached, or because the fact that he has approached and he's been turned down. And so there may be, you know, some insecurities.
Okay. Now, let me get it right.
There's all kinds of different scenarios that can come into play with this. But honestly, I don't.
Okay. Outside of the insecurity thing, which, again, let's not go there because, you know, that's a play on words. So let's not worry about that. I agree with her wholeheartedly that, you know, if you like somebody, approach them. What's the problem with that? You know, stop playing with the dating narrative when you want to. Like, do it or don't. Whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, it's at this point, we're basically just saying to you, you either approach us or you don't. We don't care. And you're not worth approaching. So you could take the nice way when I was trying to say approach us, or you could just take the harsh way of us saying, we don't care either way it goes, man. We ain't worried about you. But go ahead, keep playing around, trying to pull us into this dichotomy that we didn't volunteer for, that we can see that you're trying to set up. We see the framework, okay? So stop playing with us. But, you know, I'm making content, and I want, you know, the younger guys out there that might not see it.
See anything wrong with women shooting their shot, because what if the men are deprived right now because their women do not initiate physical intimacy?
I mean,
they don't even.
I don't think she agrees.
Even check and see if he made it home. They always want the men to say, "Oh,
that's
well,
my stomach, y'all. Listen,
did you make it home?"
I'm fasting.
They won't even check on him. Did you make it to work? Do you
hit
need
the like
anything?
button if you guys just joined.
I mean, come on, ladies, come on. I look at it from
a man up. You date when you date a man, you be like, "Do you need anything?"
I do. I pay so close.
You're a winner.
I got receipts.
Yeah, she is a winner. That's a winner. Let me get it right. Sorry, y'all.
Do you need anything?
You know, I like leaving the women funny looking on here. Listen, yeah, that is a winner. What? Listen, this whole pick me thing is weird to me. What woman don't want to be picked? And why wouldn't we want the pick me's? Why wouldn't we want the ones that want to be picked? The ones that we pick? What do we want? The leftovers? You know what I'm saying? Like what do we want? The not wanted? Well, I don't get it. It's play on words, man. It's undesirables and leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Playing with words. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Spinning things around. Come on, man. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Got a few more minutes. Get up out of here. The software update stuff.
I pay so close attention.
You the one.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a one. She's a winner. Yeah, she's a winner. And she's over here. Listen, gentlemen, you gotta like give it up to women like this that are going to bat for us against larger platforms. And then the chick got her beta male there too to her, because the beta let me stop. The gentleman here is her backup. He's saying what she wants to say, but she don't want to come off like she's against men. I only have 2 minutes, y'all, so I got to wrap this up.
I pay so close attention to,
you know, Char based.
And I like to be the aggressor, the one that's approaching.
Oh, I want you to hear this.
Just start from the beginning.
You tell me what you think.
Come at
if you
you
think he's
in
lying.
that way of like pro.
I'm very much an alpha man. I like to be the aggressor, the one that's approaching.
Bruh, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Is there a new definition for alphas now? Stop the cap, man. I'm more of an alpha than this dude. Are you serious? Are you? Are you serious? Stop the cap. What did he just say? He called himself an alpha? In what world? In what world? Sorry. I had to. Sorry. Let's go.
And so to approach me like that would automatically make me feel extremely feminine. So the way
Now that would make him feel feminine, but the way he's speaking right now and his mannerisms don't. And I'm just saying, like, since we're gonna go there, let's go there, right? Since, everybody wants to pick and choose what they believe to be a man acting feminine. So this right here didn't work. This ain't gonna age well, bro. I don't know what you talking about. You talking a foreign language to me. How you talking about anything being feminine while you over here exerting? See this? Hey, sometimes you can hang around women too much. I'll just say that much. Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? You got a podcast with women on there, one woman vouching for you, the other one an alpha chick sitting there, and you just, there's only going to be one alpha. So if she's an alpha chick, he ain't the alpha. Now the other lady, she has her own platform. Obviously, she's her own alpha. She's more likely a Sigma chick. That seemed like a Sigma chick in a way because she's out there like, you know what I'm saying? She batting for her. She hitting her with the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? A Philly. She doing it, man. Like she doing it, and I appreciate her because I can tell you right now, the alpha lady here, she ain't liking that stuff. She wants to you can tell she's just she want to narc rage. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Let's let this dude talk.
Way I like for a woman, like I always say, a man should pursue and not persuade, and a woman should present and not.
Sorry about
pursue.
that, y'all. My stomach.
And what that looks like is that I always go back to the
Philly
back
shell,
in the old days. You see those in the black and white movies where a woman would drop the handkerchief, and she caught his attention, so she'll just drop it, and he'll come up behind her, pick it up.
Look at this guy. Boy, he really liked playing the role of that chick, didn't he? He hit all the daggone facial expressions and the bruh. There ain't no. I'm not an alpha, so I'm not going. But if we have any alphas, please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know, is this alpha talk? The lady on the couch is more alpha than him. He hitting all the things that she should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, peep game, no. Peep game. She made sure this is how it works. This triangulation. This is how you build a set, right? You have someone that's giving you an opposing argument, but she ain't hitting her with no hard balls, right? No hardball questions, no hardball answers. Kind of like, I'm saying, hitting her with some light jabs, right? But this dude right here, he hitting with the heavyweight bag, in the opposing, vouching for the woman, but he's that, what, right? He's that, because right now, what is he doing? He's like a stand-in. He's that, he's an equal opportunity hire, right? You know what I'm saying? He has to be here because they need a black face in there. I'm sorry, a man. Sorry. Same difference in this scenario. I told you it's modern slavery. Anyway, they need a man in there to be able to get her talking points across, or otherwise they'll be like, aren't you a man, like dating coach? Aren't you here for men? Because she don't want to come off that way, so she gets somebody else to say her talking points. He's even going through the mannerisms of a woman. I mean, that ain't needed, bruh. We hear what you're saying. Anyway, let's go.
Up and like, how you doing, ma'am? You just dropped this. And then he'll lock eyes with her, and then if he's interested, he's going to shoot his shot. And if not, he'll just be like, here you go, ma'am. I want you to have a good day. And he'll go on about his business. But she caught his attention, and which made him actually respond the way he responded. If he decided to take it a step further, then he decided to take that step further. But so I like that approach. I like for a woman to show her interest without, quote unquote, shooting her shot. Show her interest is smiling. Women have no idea how far a smile goes. I saw a guy leave a comment just a minute ago in the chat where he said, yeah, you may speak to a woman at Walmart, and then she got her nose turned all up at you. She look
fair use.
She mean mugging you back. Well, that's a woman that's not approachable. And so when you
excuse my stomach,
find a woman that if she's interested in a guy and she looks across the aisle or whatever and just smiles, then that's welcoming. That's all a man needs to say, well, hey, how
I agree with that, but that is also her shooting her shot. Okay, that's her shooting her shot. I told you there's different levels to it. She ain't gotta come over and grab your hand. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Let's keep it trucking.
you doing? If you
Right.
smile at him and he don't smile back, or this like now you got to pursue him. Now you like, well, hey, how you doing? Are you married? This because I always say, are you okay with the outcome of that relationship being started like that? What that means is that if you were the one that pursued him, how would you feel one day, a month down the line, 2 months down the line? He say, well, you the one that approached me. I wasn't trying to holler at you. You the one that came. You the one that came to me. Then you
Okay. I'm about to end on this, gentlemen. How does that make any? What man thinks like that? When I heard that, I'm like, gotta make a video. I ain't getting no further in the video. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and finish the video up, make a part 2. What man thinks like that? Oh, so if you approach him, then he can say 2 months down the line, if things ain't moving, he makes sure he put 3 months, like what we're talking about, the 3-month vetting process. These people are watching us, man. These people are watching us. Don't think that she ain't watching my channel, bro. Like, don't think that they're not. I'm putting out some good ass information. I gotta make sure, man. I get myself right, man. I'm getting watched by everybody. What you talking about here? She said 2-3 months. That's what I'm talking about with the vetting process. He could have said 2-3 weeks. Then he goes to say, he can say, later on, hey, look, you came after me. I didn't even come after you. What man thinks like that? That's how a woman thinks going into something, thinking about her exit strategy already, and worrying about her ego already. Like, well, I can't do that because I ain't gonna look like girls. Then don't approach in the first place. Don't even be thinking about me in the first place. Your mind ain't even right. But she made sure that she had the talking head over here, the like you said, the autopilot, to come in here and say this instead of her saying it. So that way he can go ahead and take the heat. He don't care. Smaller podcast channel. You know what I mean? I do whatever I got to do. You know what I mean? But listen, this is a whole setup. Whole thing set up. Full triangulation here. That way, because the other lady, I've seen her on TikTok. She drops bombs. She doesn't hit soft like this. She's over here throwing some light jabs. She got old boy over here throwing these heavy hitters. And then she gets to kind of, how everybody settle down. I heard what you said. Ooh, good point. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't got to say nothing. We peep game. It ain't working on us. You know what I'm saying? That minds will be 3 ladies right there talking. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's lost all credibility with any alpha, sigma, probably even beta channels will probably be like, nah, bruh, that's simpology right there. You know what I'm saying? You pander bear express, choo choo. You know what I mean? Can't be doing that. Can't be done. We ain't got no respect for that. What you getting? He ain't getting either one of those women. It ain't gonna work out for him. Matter of fact, they looking at me. Yeah, keep looking at me, girl. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ladies. I'm sorry, I'm country. You know what I mean? I don't mean nothing by it. I don't mean no disrespect. But keep looking. I'm a man. I told you what I'm going to do. I said, you have to come after me. I ain't going after none of you. I look too good. I ain't worried about you. I told you, we're the prize. I ain't worried about you. And I'm going to make sure that all the men out there understand, hey, man, there's one of you. And there's a bagillion, bazillion, trillion of them. They all got that Kim Kardashian look, too. I ain't even, and it's a gorgeous look. By all means, I ain't even in no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's that androgynous type of, you don't really know what the ethnicity is type of thing going on there. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful and everything. But I can tell a modern woman in the background fuming. When old girl was dropping the light jab, she was still fuming like, can't wait to tear this apart. I can't believe she's saying this. Vouching for a man. Yes. If you like a guy and he's not going to approach you, what, you going to make him approach you? What you sound like, fool? You ain't going to make us do nothing. You crazy. You ain't going to make us do nothing. She's telling you what needs to happen to get him. If you don't do that, then you don't get him. Go find somebody that approaches you. What is the argument? What is this conversation even about? I'm done. 30 minutes in, that's good enough. I'm going to be going live later on today anyway, so it's all good. But my son gets off the bus in a few minutes, so I got to have food ready for him. But I'm done. It makes no sense. I'm done, okay? I'm done. Try better next time. You know, so you guys do me a favor, hit the like button. I know you guys don't too much care for the reaction videos, but let's get one of these reaction videos to go viral too. I know I'm asking for a lot. I know. Hear me out. Hear me out. We can reach more people and get more Sigmas this way. I like the nature walks too, but there's some women out there, Sigmas, that like, you know, seeing all this stuff, and you know what I'm saying, some people like it. So, you know, just, you know, watch the podcast videos too. I am going to make 2 more nature videos for you. So you're going to get 2 nature videos, fellas. I'm just asking for you to watch this. You know what I'm saying? I got the beautiful women over here. I mean, what else you want from me? Okay, you want to see nature. I'm going to drop 2 more today. Just support this one as well, okay? I see these videos dropping and they're not getting no love, which I understand. It's not the podcast channel. There's a podcast channel, but I got to make content so I can move it over to the podcast channel. I got to see what works. You know, this is my test group. You know what I'm saying? This is my main soul tribe, my test group. So if it works over here, it'll work over there. So you're showing me that it's not working. I need to know what you want different. Listen, I got all the pretty women. What you want from me? I got all the heavy hitters. All right, look. We'll talk about it another time. I don't want to run over. I'm going to get off of here at 3:33 on the dot. What's going on here? Let's get you right. Let's get you right. So, ooh. Oh, wrong one. What you doing? There we go. Technical difficulties, y'all. But, you know, y'all need to be seeing all the stuff that moves around in the background. Plus, I got haters trying to figure out what I do. You got to be quicker than that. You got to be quicker. Hey, listen, don't be mad at me. Be mad at me. I gets it done. Ooh. What? Man. Man, I didn't hit. I get that up there. Pin that comment. I got 1 minute. Listen, peace, love, and light, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I got to get out here and start walking anyway. My stomach is growling. Your boy hungry, but I've been eating too much lately, y'all. I got to lose some weight. So, listen, we're going to do better. Yeah. It's always in the verbiage. They can't help it. They got to throw the slights. That's their downfall every time. They can't help themselves. They got to talk themselves into disaster. They got to throw the slights. They'll have their face pretty and they'll be smiling at you whole time. They'll be like, you raggedy, you know, you dusty, you broke. That's what they're really saying to you under all those words, man. Clear as day. Clear as day. And then be like, why won't y'all date us? Because you're a headache from the gate. I can tell that your modern self is leaning more on your money than your personality. And, you know, all these slights because women verbally joust all the time. 3:33 on the timer. I got to go. Peace, love, and light. Love y'all. Watch the video, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Support your boy. Come on.